channel. So sadly, yet so excitingly to say, this is going to be the last video of mine for 2017. Can you guys believe that this year is almost over? Like, I feel like this year has flown by so freaking fast. Like, it just went by in like the snap of a finger. Like, I don't even understand how the year is over. But it is, and with that being said, this year has been filled with like a lot of highs and lows, definitely as every year has. But I'm pretty excited to say that this year is going to be over and we're going to be starting fresh on a Monday too, on the 1st. So I'm pretty excited for this new year to come, and I definitely plan on making a lot more changes. I want to be a lot more consistent here on my YouTube channel. So with that being said, I've got to definitely work on my time management, because with me being in college, it gets very tricky to try and maintain a social life, a school, like my education, my YouTube channel. Like, it gets very tricky, but in order to do that, I really do have to work on my time management skills, and that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to work on my time management skills. So that is what my main New Year's resolution is. So if you guys have New Year's resolutions that you plan on working on, I would love to know about them down in the comments. That way I can just, we can talk to each other in the comment section. So definitely drop those resolutions in the comment section if you have any. But yeah, with that being said, I'm so thankful for all of you guys who constantly support me. I notice y'all on my social medias. I notice y'all on Instagram. I notice y'all in the comment sections. I notice you guys, and I just want to say thank you so much for all you guys who constantly support me. I know that my little sub family isn't too huge right now, isn't too big. But in 2018, I would love to grow my little family here. So before we go ahead and jump on into the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed already. And if you are, then thank you guys so much for constantly supporting me. I just feel like I have to let you guys know that, because without you guys watching my videos, watching the content that I put out there, there'd really be no point in me doing it. So I am very thankful for you guys who do constantly support me. But enough with the chit chat. If you would like to see how I created this look, then let's go ahead and jump on into the rest of the video. So I'm going to be priming my face with my Benefit PoreFessional's Matte Rescue Primer. For foundation, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Mine is the Soft Tan, which is matte and poreless. And I'm just going to be applying this all over my face. And then I'm going to be going in with my Morphe Y6 and just buffing that into my face and blending it out. And for concealer, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Medium. I'm basically just going to be taking this concealer on my under eye area, and then on top of my lips just a little, and then on my chin. And then I'm also going to be using the concealer as an eyeshadow primer to prep for the eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to be taking my Real Technique sponge and blending out all the concealer. Then I'm going to be taking my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm basically just going to be using this concealer under my eye area and on my eyelids to set that concealer in those areas. Then next I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to be using this translucent powder all over my face to set the whole entire face. You want to make sure that your makeup is going to last all night. Then I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution London Ultra Bronze, and I'm going to be using that to bronze up and contour my face. So I'm going to be taking it to contour the cheeks and on my jawline as well. And then of course, to make sure that everything's blended out, take it onto the forehead area. And then also I'm going to be using that same powder to contour my nose. Then I'm going to be going in with my Real Technique sponge again and my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm basically just going to be taking that powder and cleaning up my contour on both my cheeks and my nose area. And I'm also going to place it under my eyes. That way for the eyeshadow application, if I have any fallout, it will just fall onto the powder and I can dust it off. So for the eyes, I'm going to be taking the Morphe 3502 palette Second Nature, and I'm going to be using this for the look. So with the Makeup Shack T46, I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Universal. And I'm just going to be working this color onto my crease and blending it up to use as my transition shade for the rest of the look. Then with the Makeup Shack T68, I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Orb. And I'm going to be placing that color into my crease. And with this look, you're literally just going to have to continue building up multiple colors. Then I'm going to go back with my bigger fluffy brush and blend those two out. Then I'm just going to be taking this shade with the Makeup Shack T93, and this shade is called Ablaze. And I'm just going to continue building my colors into the crease. With this one, I'm going to be using my eye open. That way I can be able to tell what the look is going to look like looking straight on. But I'm also going to be, blending it out. And you guys, these brushes are so soft. They're literally like heaven. And with that same brush, I'm going to be taking the shade right next to it, which is called Heat. And again, with my eye open, I'm going to be placing this color into my crease and blending it out. Then I'm going to go back with my T68 and blend all those shades out. Then with the Makeup Shack T4 brush, I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Chestnut. And this one is a more fluffy brush, so as I was doing before, I'm going to be placing this one in the crease with my eye open to build all that depth into the actual crease. Then I'm going to go back with my Makeup Shack T93, and I'm going to blend out all those colors. And guys, I know I'm doing a lot of blending and a lot of adding different colors, but honestly, building up your colors is gonna help for a super nice blend at the end of the look. And that's why I love Morphe palettes, because they have 35 colors in them. So it's so easy to find colors that are similar to one another and to build up a look. And with the Makeup Shack T73, I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, which is called Brave. And then I'm going to be working this color directly into the crease, but then also into the center of my lid. And this brush is very tiny, but it's also like pointed. It's pointed, but it's got a little bit of fluff. So it's really good for putting colors directly into your crease. And then I'm just going to drag it down the middle a little bit. Then I'm going to go back with my T4 brush and just kind of blend that shade out with the others. Just because this shade is a lot darker, so you really want to make sure that this one is nice and blended. Then with my T73 brush again from the Makeup Shack, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is called Brunette. And I'm just going to be layering this color on top to add basically the finished touch of dimension. Then of course I'm going to go back with my T4 and blend that out. Then I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is called Zippy, with a Morphe G10. And I'm going to be placing this shade in the center of my lid as if I was doing a halo eye. So next I'm going to be taking my Duo Lash Glue, and this is the strip one. And then I'm going to be taking my Bellaterra Mineral Cosmetics Glitter, and this one is called Cheers. So I'm literally just going to be brushing on, as if I was doing a halo eye, is where I'm going to be brushing on the glue. And I'm taking my Morphe G20 and packing that on. Then I'm going to go in with my T73 Makeup Shack brush and basically just kind of blend that into the crease and dust off basically any glitter with that brush as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and dust off all that powder I have underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to take the glue and make like a little triangular shape underneath my eye. So the lashes I'm going to be applying today are Dubai from the Makeup Shack. So then from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is called Beam. And I'm just going to be spraying that so it'll be more pigmented. Then I'm going to be placing it into my inner corner. Then I'm going to be taking Prosecco Pop from Becca. And with the fan brush, I'm just going to be applying that all over my face. Then I'm going to be spraying my face with my Morphe setting spray. And you guys, I absolutely love the way that this spray goes on. Like, it is probably the best spray like I've ever had. It just comes out so smooth, like smoother than hairspray actually. The next I'm going to be taking Rodeo Dry from Ofra. And with my Morphe M501, I'm just going to be applying that over my other highlight. Because, ladies, it's New Year's Eve and we want to be poppin'. Firework, who? You are the firecracker. The next I'm going to be taking the Morphe and Ofra lip collaboration. So it just comes with the little lip pencil and then a matching liquid lipstick. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with the pencil. And then I'm just going to be applying the liquid lipstick on top. So liquid lipsticks, when they dry down, are pretty good about not transferring, but I always just want to make sure, and especially if you're going to be getting that New Year's Eve kiss, then you really want to make sure that it's not going to transfer off of your lips. So a technique that I've been doing lately and I've found to really be working for me, honestly, is setting my lipstick with translucent powder, which might sound kind of weird, but what I like to do is grab a little sheet of toilet paper or tissue paper, whatever you have, and literally just place it on your lips and then dab translucent powder over it. And just to prove that that works, I'll go ahead and show you guys really quick. So let me see. So there you have it. And that is it for today's tutorial, you guys. I hope that you liked this look that I created. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed to my channel already and join my little family here. So I would really appreciate it if you guys did that. It helps me out so much. It takes but 2 seconds. And like I said, it helps me out so much. But yeah, with that being said, this video is coming to an end, and also this year is coming into an end. I hope that you guys' year was filled with many blessings, and if it wasn't, then maybe your year was full of lessons. Who knows? But all you can do and all I can say is that you have to take those lessons and you have to take those things that you were put in front of you, and you have to let them create a better you. You have to grow from these things that happen, because not everything in life is going to be a blessing, and not everything is going to be necessarily a good thing. So, you know, we have to take the bad, we have to take the lessons and let them shape you into a better person. But yes, that is it for today's video. That is it for my videos of 2017. Thank you guys so much for the constant support, like I've already said like a million times. But yeah, thank you guys, and until next year, bye my loves.